Twilight Chapter 10. Twilight had seen and heard enough. He wanted to go home. But what was home, really? Was it here? Was it Frostclan? Or was it somewhere else? He had no way of knowing. Emptiness had just told him about what happened to his mother, Starfly. Apparently she was dead. How exactly was unknown. So that's just it, Twilight said to himself. There's nothing else to it. Nobody knows, and nobody's trying to find out. After all this time, nobody had found out what happened to Starfly. It had been years. A pale yellow fox with stripes and white ears entered the den. "I'm sorry, Twilight," she said softly. "I know it must be hard, especially with everything happening." Twilight looked up at her. A spark of red flicked across his eyes. "You have no idea, Ivan," he said. He paused for a moment, then shook his head. The red disappeared. "Do you know who that other fox was who Emptiness mentioned?" he asked. "When he was telling me about my mother, he mentioned another fox who liked Starfly. Who was that?" Honeybuns' ears laid back. I've heard some stories about that fox," she said. "They call him the Fire Fox. Supposedly the last fox in history to have two tails. Shortly after birth, his parents took him to Void Clan where he would be safe. A fox named Starfly, your mother, fell in love with him almost instantly. However, she also loved Emptiness. Emptiness was her age, a very young leader because his father died. Well, foxes say that Fire drowned, but others say that his ghost is still around seeking vengeance. But that's ridiculous, right? There's no such thing as ghosts." Twilight turned away from her. "Right," he mumbled. "No such thing as ghosts.